this group chat here for? Are they
One's for like streaming, one's for like asking questions, one's just for like, I don't know, stuff.
average media moment here?
It's true as hell, dude.
What happened?
No,
What?
don't worry about it.
Alright, respect. Bro, where's the horse? Ah, there he is. Hey, buddy.
XK, are you gonna XK, can you just post it because
Yeah,
my
it's just
Discord is not working.
yeah, just send link. Just send link. Okay.
Yeah, it's in the
Copy
GC.
text. Okay, there you go. Alright, so what up? What up?
Wait like 3-4 minutes for people to join the stream itself, and then start asking
Okay.
the questions.
Okay.
Also, bring me to the IG spawn.
Bring who?
Me, ADG. Bring me.
CXC, can you get onto that? Just bring it over to the IG spawn. I'm currently kind of busy. Giving you all the models. Okay. French. It's called French Lord now. Thor. Yeah, it's called French Lord. You're gonna have to update that. French Lord.
Hold up.
There we
I
go.
have 2 monitors. I'm gonna have to wait.
Alright.
Hisham, you undisconnected. That's nice. Oh, wait, are we live?
Think so.
Wait,
Great
Can
sword.
they hear us?
No idea.
Oh, it looks a bit delayed to me.
Alright. CXC, that should be every single Game Pass. For the icons. Now you gotta just make like a cool ass graphics. Like graphic with them.
Okay.
Alright.
I don't know if this stream's on mute yet. Okay. Okay. Hello. My audio working right now? Hold up.
Oh, Hasham just left.
Oh, he didn't leave. Wait, no, he left.
You know he did.
Okay, well, let's get started.
I don't think there's a need to do that. I mean, we can just get started if the questions are present.
I have my question. I am speaking.
Alright, well, then we can just start.
Yeah, okay. How you doing today?
I am doing wonderful,
That's great.
especially after Luxembourg won the CW. Very
Oh, you guys won the
proud of.
CW?
Well, by technicality, yes. In reality, not really. We got beaten by IG, but since IG is a division, we
Oh,
got the
yeah, so
crown,
they can't just
which
crown Dutchy.
yeah. So we got
Okay.
the crown Dutchy title, which is enough.
So let me start with questions now. So, what is your opinion on the United factions?
Ah, United factions. What can I say? Interesting group, and I've had quite the experiences with United factions. However, in general, I think it's the concept really cool, getting like giving factions something to do. But I feel like it's getting a little bit too old for this game. I think there needs to be like a something new for it, right? For example, maybe some new updates to the faction crown wars or possibly new event ideas that also happen at the same time as the faction crown wars, or just anything in general really that could possibly be like newer and yeah, just something for like something that matches the current state of the game, because very obviously it's not in its prime anymore, right? But yeah, I think
Okay.
it's alright.
Okay. See, this question I think is a really good one. How did you join the Holy Roman Empire?
Okay. So this all happened in 2021, right? So before EHRE, I was in the Soviet Union, a group that was at the time owned by Viking Law as well, right? So basically, I started out my career in TFOC, the Facility Operations Command something, right? Like old division. Um, and I just started my journey through there. You know, was an active member, whatnot, and then one day I applied to become a staff member for their academy, because it's had an academy. And 2 days into my academy, I was completely removed from it, no reason given. I just said, okay, well, I'm done with TSU for now, and I just leave everything behind. Then, while I was looking for another game to play, I stumbled across HRE back in 2021. Obviously, in October, I think. October, or September, I don't know. But yeah, I stumbled upon HRE, and my first tryout that I did, I think it was a Bohemian one. Yeah, I think it was like a Bohemian one, and I failed it because I was completely new to the game. I had less than 30 minutes of experience, and yeah, I just completely failed it. Yeah. Now I am an architect, so I think it turned out pretty well for me. But yeah, that's how I really got into HRE.
That's very interesting. So to follow up on that question, what was your first duchy that you joined?
Brabant.
Very nice. Who was your favorite HRE Duke of all time? Because I feel like I'm talking about duchies now.
Oh, that's a good question. My favorite Duke. Well, in my opinion, I think my favorite Duke of all time is either probably Arisen. He was Duke of Saxony between November 2022 and like May 2023, or or Panstar 2021 Duke of Brabant, or I'm Really Holy, or known at the time as Static Doria. One of those individuals must be like one of my all-time favorite Dukes, mainly because they gave me opportunities that you know, like for example, I got captain when Static Doria was the Duke, or I'm Really Holy known today. Yeah, I got captain there, And then after he retired, I stayed a bit more as captain, and I left myself. Panzer was just overall a very chill commander. He was my superior for a while, and then and Arisen, because under Arisen, I got the chance to become a commander, and that was one hell of an experience. Not gonna lie, that was pretty awesome.
So, what has been your best experience in a duchy so far?
Damn, that's a good question actually. Um. Oh. Uh. Um. Can we like hold this question for like later? Because I really got to think about it.
Okay. So, what do you think about the KOF part of HRE? Like, what is your opinion on Kingdom
KOF?
Clan? Yeah.
Well, obviously I'm gonna be a little bit biased since I was a crown prince there, but it was really fun. Not gonna lie, the community was way more chill. The Highcon was way more enjoyable, and the fact that it was like the Icon was like active was pretty fun, in my opinion. But yeah, in general, I think the community was nice. Well, there were some people that often complain about literally every single thing. Other than that, it was like a awesome community for me.
I didn't know that you were actually the KOF Crown Prince.
No, I was for like a good month, too.
I did not know that. So, what is your opinion on the current HRE Taylor? What do you think about him?
Ali aspect. Are you talking about that guy? Yeah, I actually hired him. So I saw his work. It was pretty good. I shot him a DM. I got him as an apprentice. And then he just got architect. Yeah, I hired him. He seems like a really nice guy. I haven't got like I didn't get the chance, right? I haven't had the chance to talk to him like that deep, right? If you know what I mean, like that deeply. But from the surface, he's pretty nice guy, pretty chill guy.
If you
Yeah.
had to make a guess, what would you say that the most desirable rank would be in HRE at the moment?
At the moment, the most desirable rank. Can I like group it in a category, for example, high com or just the specific rank?
I would prefer a more specific rank.
Mm. Now that is a good question because I don't see many people trying anymore nowadays, and I don't blame him. But I think the most desirable rank nowadays would probably be uh, I think in my opinion, it probably would be like something to do with Landsknecht or just a higher rank, for example, like Crown Prince, Archduke, etc. In general, I think those are the most desirable ranks nowadays. Really, yeah.
So, what do you think of the staff team for HRE?
Staff team. Um. Personally, I think they're. I think they're. Oh gosh, wait. What do I say now? Um. Personally, I think they could do more for the community. In my opinion, they could intervene more, step in more. Show their like show their leadership a bit more. But apart from that, I think they're nice people. I've got the chance to talk to every single one of them. Uh, uh, and I've even befriended Ken. We've been good friends for a month now. But yeah, generally I think they're alright people. But they could just like step in more and show their leadership a bit more to like the public eye. That's all I ask of them. Oh yeah. That's what I think about them.
Okay, okay. So why did you come back as a full architect?
Why did I come back as an architect? Now, see, basically, when I retired, I was planning on retiring forever, right? But it just kind of came back due to due to Ken asking me nicely in DMs if I could come back or if I could assist him with something, right? And Ken has done many things for me personally, so I couldn't say no. So yeah.
Okay. So I see that SciFat posted about a development opportunity. Has someone been hired already, or are they still looking for a new developer?
To my knowledge, nobody has been hired yet.
And okay. So how do you feel about the allegations that you were free ranked?
To what?
I don't know. It just the guy says. Let me check it again. 'Cause it just says that he thinks that you were free ranked. Let me check.
Pre-ranked. I mean,
He says that you were free ranked to developer.
um, I'm not sure whoever wrote this question, but that's kind of the whole point. Since like I didn't get free ranked, I got hired, not free ranked. There's a difference between that, because you don't like. Fuck. Wait. How can it? Wait. I'm allowed to swear.
Yeah, no cuss words. Come on.
All right. Okay. No, but no, but free rank to developer. That's not how it works. You hire a developer, and if you think that's free rank, okay, that's cool. But it's not free rank. It's you hired them. It's like okay. Here's an example. Let's say you want to get hired at a store, right? Just a grocery
Huh?
store working as a cashier, right? Like I'm just using that example. Um, you work at a grocery store, right? All of a sudden, a person walks in and says you're free ranked. That's kind of like the same. That's how I feel right now because I got hired, not free ranked. There's a difference between that in terms when you're talking about development stuff, right? There's a difference between that. So
Okay.
yeah.
So how hard was it to become an architect for HRE?
Great story. So what I did is I just posted my builds in the Submit model channel, and then one day I DM'd Lal asking if he could look over my build and rate them and whatnot. And I asked if I could become a developer for HRE. He said something like not like a full developer, but like an apprentice. And as an apprentice, I made several builds and whatnot, but yeah, it all came down to one day in May, like 2 weeks later after I got hired. I DM. So basically, this was like a couple days after Lalal retired. I went to Ken's DMs. Mind you, this was one of my first time like DMing Ken, right? But I went to Ken's DMs and I just simply asked if I can become an architect. I showed him my work. I showed him my position as an apprentice, and he said, "Okay." Like he literally said, "Okay," and that's how I got hired. And then history from there.
Okay. So what do you think of your fellow architects?
I think they're great people. For example, this loser over here named CXE the Lit. Yeah, yeah. No, but in general, they're great people. I enjoy working with them. I have no complaints about them really. I talk to most of them. They're pretty nice. And yeah, that's about it.
So with the condition of HRE right now, what do you think the future is going to look like?
Well, Caleb doesn't have his full focus on H3 at the moment because he's starting up multiple projects, I believe, right? So for now, it's probably gonna remain like this. But oh gosh, but once Caleb puts his full focus into HRE, think it's gonna look way better for the future of HRE. Because Caleb's not his focus right now on HRE. He's a bit more busy with other projects. That's all I know.
Okay. So how will you improve HRE? Because as this guy says, it doesn't appear as though you've done much, but like I don't know how he would know that. But like how will you improve HRE?
Oh, I just kind of okay, first of all, the claim about not doing much, that's in my opinion complete lie. I've added new TC, new helmets, new duchies, like Brittany and whatnot, a new division. I have made a couple of new capes. Like I have done quite a bit. I fixed multiple bugs. I also hired multiple developers to the project. So I've made this spawn over here. I've I've made this one as well. I've made the HR spawn. I've made quite a lot in my opinion. I've done a lot for the community in my opinion. I did relatively daily bug fixes. Just never announced them. Yeah, no, I can understand why people think I don't do that much because I never really announce the changes I make to the game. I never really announce them, right? I just kind of do them and then just yeah, just hope people notice them, right? But yeah, I definitely I definitely did a lot for community.
Okay, so I want to follow up on something you said a bit ago. You said once Caleb will be able to work mostly on HRE, the game will be able to get better and stuff. When do you think that that will be able to happen?
No idea. I really have no idea. I've just been keeping my head up and yeah, just praying for better days. You know?
Okay, so I asked you a question earlier, and you said that you'd like to save it back for later. Do you think you're ready to answer the question? It was
Sure. My
what's your
best
favorite
moment
moment in a duchy? Yep.
was winning my first crown war. This was in Saxony, and this was when we had, I believe, we had no lands. It was just Meek and God of Holy Knights commanding, and yeah, we just won the CW. And I, well, that was not my first time winning the CW, but that was my first almost solo CW win. 'Cause I'm pretty sure God of Holy Knights died early on in CW, so it was just me, right? But yeah, that must be one of my favorite moments. Or for example, how Luxembourg won the CW, also probably one of my favorite moments because we had a lot of fun. Like it's a complete 180. We had a lot of fun during the thing. We trolled often and whatnot, but yeah, we had a lot of fun.
Okay. Beginning to run out of questions here.
Oh my.
Yeah. I only have like 22 questions here. So, why don't you want to give clerks court gear after almost a year of them being gearless?
Because I've not been specifically instructed by Big to do so. Yeah, if he's watching the stream and if he wants gear for his clerks, he can just go on and DM me and I'll do it. But really, I'm just waiting for a DM from Big. 'Cause I mean, I would do it, but I'd rather just ask Big to see what he thinks about it since he's obviously a chief judge. And Green, I would also ask Green. But yeah.
So, what are the plans for HRE that you can tell us that are
Mm,
be told?
not sure if I can tell this, but I think like a completely new combat system might be made. Might allegedly be made. I mean, I obviously know the answer, but I'm not gonna fully reveal it, right? But allegedly might be made, right? Entire new map also coming soon. Soon, well, sometime. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say for now.
Okay, I don't really have any questions left here. Let me see if I can think of any questions with my head. Do you have a question, Hisham?
Where's CXC? Where's this loser?
He's
CXC,
behind me.
you have multiple questions, CXC. Spit
Yeah,
them
I
out.
know.
Come on.
What do you think's the most underrated developer area of HRE? Oh wait, what do you think's the most?
Underrated.
Yeah. What are you even saying?
Underrated.
Oh, most underdeveloped area of HRE.
Oh. Oh, area. I think I must say it's factions. Not gonna lie, in my opinion, it's factions.
So do you think it's United Factions or just factions in general?
No, like factions in general. I think that's like the most underdeveloped thingy. I mean, promise. I think I would do more for factions, but sadly, most of the code is hooked up to the HRE bot, and I don't have access to the HRE bot. What some things? Yes. Mainly the ability to rename ranks, to be able to set certain permissions for ranks. For example, commander can rank people and what like that, right? Configurable. A regiment systems like tag system, the same as H3 has. Another thing that I would like is okay. So each duchy has a normal chainmail, a circle, and a royal circle. I would like the same thing for factions as well, and possibly a medal system. That's like all I really want in a faction.
Okay, I actually have another question that I just thought of that I think's pretty good. What do you think about the Duke situation in Luxembourg at the moment?
With the two dukes.
Yeah.
And obviously, I don't think I'm gonna answer that question mainly because I'd be very much biased in my answer. I mean, I'm a Lux lieutenant. I got ranked Lux lieutenant, so my answer is probably not gonna be honest. So, I mean, if you want to hear a biased answer, and go ahead and ask, but I'm gonna just be straight up. It's gonna be a biased answer. So, don't think it'll be worth it.
Well, I thought of another question while you were talking. Um, would you like to comment on the Thaler situation when it got dumped?
Ah, I damn. Yeah, I wasn't very much active during that time. I think I was retired when that started, but I'm glad it's like somewhat under control now. But I mean, I just recommend to do like a whole stellar wipe of everyone in the game. It just restart from zero, because this economy's already pretty bruised up in a way, right? But yeah, that's about it, man.
I like that question that CXC just asked.
Which one?
So what do you
Uh,
think of Desolated's work on the Academy?
Academy? What academy?
I think he's talking about the Night Academy.
Work? Wait, he's been working on it? What? See, you gotta be more specific, man. Oh, and he's recent models and then taking your. Oh, well, I. CXC, I think he deserved this more than me. I think he, like, in terms of, like, actual full on development, I think he has contributed a little bit more by making the helmet models and whatnot, right? Like I'm just the one, I'm just the one adding it, right? But and I have no real opinion on him taking my position. Uh, Proud of him. What can I say?
Trying to find if I have any more questions on here that aren't just trolls. But oh, I do like that question that CXC just asked. Do you think that there is any developers in the community that should become apprentices?
Uh, I haven't been looking over channels like for development, like submit models and stuff like that. I haven't been really looking at that, so no idea.
So about the faction roles and stuff that you were talking about earlier,
Hmm.
how do you think that we could possibly fix that situation?
How or when?
I'd say both. Like, how would you guys be able to fix that, and when would you guys be able to fix that?
I mean, to both those, I can give like a very good answer, and that's I don't know.
Then let's just focus on when. When do you think it would be a good time to be able to fix the issues that you have with factions?
Uh, when the revamp is done, which I don't know what's gonna happen when it's gonna happen, but yeah. All right, is there any more questions? Cause
I'm
uh,
looking. This question's an old one because it was will Lux win CW?
hmm?
Nothing. A guy asks if Lux will win CW. I don't think
No.
it's scripted, unfortunately.
All right. Well, I think I'm gonna go leave now. Wanna
I don't
go
think we have
sleep.
more questions.
All right. Well, that concludes, I guess. All right. See ya.
Yeah. Goodbye.